She's going to take us on crime and punishment with regards to Sharia law and laws. You see, we need to educate you. We are not saying that we are teaching you law. You should understand law of. Most of you are schooling abroad. You don't go to a country where standing with a girl or holding and other countries are where it is just a normal thing. And you find yourself in trouble. So she is here to tell us the consequences of some of the things we engage in without us knowing. What does the Sharia says, and what does the law of the land says? What other countries may take as a crime, it may be nothing in other places. Some countries will not allow you to smoke, others is a normal thing. So wherever you find yourself, as a Muslim, you have to understand the laws and the laws of the land. So Sister Zuleha Yusuf, she works with a customary court here in Abuja. She's a barrister, a mother, a sister, and she's a writer. I will give you the list of her books. Now that you're on holidays, you can go through her books and you find them very interesting. Please join me in welcoming Sister Zuleha to.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهدي الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. It's my pleasure to be here with my younger brothers and sisters or children, because I'm sure I'm old enough to be their mother here. I'm glad to be here, and I hope that the short time I have, I'll be able to go through issues of criminality and committing crime. The thing is that we have to be conscious of everything we do at every point in time. Like she rightly mentioned, if you live in a country where a particular thing is not a felony, it's just a normal thing, you have to be careful if you go somewhere else where that thing is a crime so you don't fall into trouble. And as youths, we know that Shaitan is ever after our souls. The point is that for somebody to follow the straight path up to Jannah, there are going to be hurdles on the way, and there are going to be challenges. And in one of the hadiths of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he says that one of the 6 people that will be under the shade of Allah on the day where there will be no shade, where the sun is going to be melting down our skins, is one person a youth that is attached to the mosque. We can interpret that to mean that a youth that always wants to be where Allah is being spoken about. So it is important for us to try as much as possible to follow that path and to be among those that Allah will be pleased with on Yawm al-Qiyamah. Now, like she rightly said, I'm a legal practitioner, barrister and solicitor, entitled to practice anywhere in Nigeria, solicitor of the Supreme Court. I'm a customary court judge. I work with the FCT Judiciary. I practiced law for some time before I joined the bench. If you are practicing as a lawyer, appearing before judges, you are on the bar. If you are adjudicating cases, you are on the bench. So I'm on the bench. Now, I want to take us through the consequences of some specific crimes because it is very important. Many times as young people, we just do things because we want to do it, because we want to have fun, because we want to live our lives, because we want to dare to be different. But in doing this, in living our lives, in being happy, in having fun, that there are consequences for everything you do. And for a Muslim, there's something we call tazkiyah to nafs, checking your soul, constantly asking yourself, what does Allah think about what I'm doing now? And after you think about what Allah thinks, you also think, what does the law say? Because it will be very, very disastrous if your whole life you are confined to pray, or you have to go and serve a jail term because you did something you did not realize was a serious offense. There are many things to consider, but I will take some specific crimes. First of all, let me even define exactly what a crime is. A crime is an offense against the law. So yes, it's okay to drive around and just, cruise and just relax. But it is an offense when you go and bash somebody's car or you run into somebody. It becomes an offense. So for every act we do, there is the negative side, and we must always continue. Just the way we are checking our souls, that let me not sin against Allah, you also have to check yourself not to sin against the law of the land. So we say a crime is an offense against the law, and this includes all offenses against either the Constitution or the criminal or penal codes. Under the law, we have civil offenses and then we have criminal offenses, guided by the criminal code for the southern Nigeria and then the penal code for. And the reason why there is difference is